crazy, Malin. I'm, I'm, I'm not crazy, Malin. I've just been in a very bad mood for 40 years. 40 years.
Carpe diem. Carpe diem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to some more CGL action tonight. We've got a diamond tier matchup between Universe and No Peel Gaming. I am joined tonight by Shadow Fang. How are you feeling tonight, my man?
Oh, man, doing great as always. Just looking forward to a diamond tier game and really just trying to see what's going on in this tier these days. Used to play in this tier, but I didn't sign up for the tournament at all this season, so I don't even know what's going on in this seed right now.
You and me both. We competed together last season, and could have gone better for sure. But it's always fun to get a look at where you were before, you know. And tonight we've got a matchup between two teams that won their matches last week.
Yeah, both of them in fairly dominant fashion as well, one being a 3-0, the other being a 3-1. And let's just see if like these are two early front runners, if this could be that sort of game. Only time will tell with that. But with both of them being undefeated at the moment, let's hope we get a good match. And we're looking at the lineup for Universe right now. We're looking at AJ on the tank, Yoshi and Kigo on that DPS line, and then Plague and CNC Dom on that support line. And looks
Yeah.
like they might be interested in playing some of this brawl comp with us going to Lijiang first.
Potentially. I mean, that's the most fun way to play Lijiang. I don't particularly know about the best right now. The meta is still up in the air, especially with those Kiri nerfs coming next week, right? Or not
Yeah.
Kiri, sorry, Iari. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah. And then we are going to get a look at No Heel Gaming. We've got Cotton Baller on the tank, Returns and Hothrobo on the DPS, and Neko and True Buddha on the support. Like you said, our first map is going to be Lijiang Tower, and you know that well, speaking of the maps, here is our map pool. We've got Lijiang, followed by Numbani for Hybrid, Shambali Monastery for Escort, New Queen Street for Push, and if necessary, we will be heading to Nepal for a map 5 tiebreaker. But now getting back to that Lijiang Tower, I like the Brawl a lot, and this is still the patch, well, Yari's not in action yet, so ignore that. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna run out. This is the diamond tier, so obviously not the highest tier of play. Usually, what goes is what you're the most comfortable on. So I'm excited to see what these teams are going to pull out here.
I'm honestly just expecting to see some sort of brawl comp, Symmetra May type comps. Keep it simple, you know, just group up together, run at things until they die. That's what I'm expecting to see here from both sides.
I mean, obviously the team play aspect is a big thing still, but it is a lot more on who's just better mechanically. I feel like in this tier, and you know, if you're comfortable on the rush, it can work really well, especially on this map. But we are going to be getting in here very soon, I believe. The teams are ready in the lobby.
Yeah. We could even see something akin to like people like running Junkrat on Control Center. Some people like to run that Pharah. This is that tier where you might still be able to get away with something like that. So we could see something along those lines. I'm honestly just expecting like Ram or Rhine with some Sim May and some like Baptiste Lucio type comps. If I see anything beyond that, I think it'll be like more comfort picks for the teams.
I think Ramatra still is very good in the rush or brawl comps. Those pummels still. I mean, his ult got nerfed in this most recent patch, but I mean, he still does so much damage with those pummels that it almost you almost don't even feel that 15% nerf. So I do think that Ramatra is definitely an option. And speaking of the Ramatra, it looks like both teams are gonna opt for the Ramatra ball.
Yeah. Yuniverse going for the straight up, you know, what I would call like meta type of comp on this map, especially at like this elo. No Peel, looks like they're going for a lot more comfort type picks with the Ashe and the Reaper. I'm curious how it's going to play into the Sim May.
Yeah, I mean, the Reaper good at busting tanks usually. We are getting into the point here. Yuniverse already on the point thanks to that teleporter. Hothrobo very low already. Gets that healing from his supports. Just throwing in, and CNC getting a boop off the map on to Cotton Baller. And this is just going to be a really clean fight here for Yuniverse.
Yeah, really big time boop there from CNC to finish that. Oh, that's a nice little stagger kill by AJ, and then taking the teleporter right back out to point. I like that move. But plus side, point just got capped by Yuniverse, so no Peel can get another fight here before this even hits 20% probably.
And I mean, we just see Kigo throwing in those icicles, taking control of the bridge is no Peel, and AJ once again finding a pick with those pummels, and CNC again. I couldn't tell if that was a boop off the map or just a final blow there, but Neko careening off the map just like his tank before, and returns, switching off of the Reaper here, opting for the Soldier a little more long range with Hothrobo.
Yeah, and no Peel just has so much more, or I'm sorry, Yuniverse just has so much more point control with this Symmetra May comp, because watch, they're just going to throw this Blizzard out just like this, and that's an easy fight win.
And there goes Neko, there goes Cotton Baller, and a beautiful Blizzard freezing to, and a great wall from Kigo to clean it up. If I'm not mistaken, nobody from the side of Yuniverse has died thus far.
That is very possible. I wouldn't be surprised if we just see a Ram ult into spawn at this point.
That could have been a big stagger, but AJ stays alive, has the annihilation, probably won't even need it. The window popped, Kigo finding a headshot on to True Buddha, and we are in last fight territory here on Gardens.
This is crazy good play from Yuniverse. They've only used one ult to win each of these fights so far. Look, they still have 3 ults. They could just beat and run at them with Annihilation and just win this easy.
We are going to see the Nano Boost on to Cotton Baller. taking so much damage. Finds Kigo with the Nano Annihilation. AJ popping one of his own returns on the point now, and this could be going toward the side of No Peel here.
Yeah, honestly, a really nice fight one for No Peel. They are going to have that tack visor still available, but Yoshi has a Symmetra barrier to kind of cut that off. And we're sitting here basically in the neutral for everyone else besides those two heroes, with Kigo and Plague being the closest to their ultimates. So if Kigo can get this Blizzard, that would be really huge for this next fight.
Cotton Ballers switch over to the ball, which, you know, I don't know what that would be, irony, something like that, but Visor goes wide, not finding anything. AJ very, very low, but the sustained healing through the window able to keep him alive. Kigo finding returns, and AJ cleaning up True Buddha. Cotton Baller does not want it to end yet, though. CNC killing Neko, but Cotton Baller with 3! Oh my god, pops the minefield and keeps the point alive for No Peel Gaming here.
Wrecking Ball just doing Wrecking Ball things, you know, really casual out here. But Kigo does have that Blizzard. If they can catch a few players with this Blizzard and get that sound barrier off from CNC for the sustain before Hathrobo can get this Bob, it'll be huge.
Here's the Blizzard, but it does get them the flip, but doesn't hit anybody. Bob doesn't quite get to the point, I think. I couldn't quite see where Bob ended up. Takes down the Bob with 2. Yoshi taking down Neko to try and keep this fight alive, but it's just not going to. CNC kills returns, but I don't think that is going to be enough, and the Lucio will get it back on point. Okay. Kiriko TPing on. Plague has switched over to the Kiri. Cotton Baller did get booped, but that slam still finding the radius to kill CNC. Coalescence is popped by Neko, and AJ falls off the map.
Really important to point out here that that the point just flipped recently for the side of No Peel. So there's a whole nother fight available here. We have a sound barrier and a tactical visor for the side of No Peel, but that annihilation from AJ. AJ's got to be big here.
They do TP onto the point once again, and Cotton Baller coming up big again, takes down Plague. Annihilation popped by AJ, but it just doesn't matter. 2 are already dead. Kigo finds Robo, but it's not enough. A 99-0 reverse sweep here on Gardens. No Peel Gaming takes the first point.
And yeah, Cotton Ball or the Wrecking Ball just kind of being a little too much to deal with for the side of Yuniverse. I don't know if Cotton Baller even died once they swapped to Wrecking Ball, now that I think about it.
I don't either. I mean, during the first half of that point, felt like Yuniverse couldn't. During the second half, after Cotton Baller got that 3K to keep the point alive, it felt like they couldn't die. Now switching over to the Sigma here, I am interested to see how this is going to play into the Ramatra of AJ.
Well, it's looking like the side of No Peel is just going for pure damage here. Look at this Soldier, Bastion, Zenyatta, Baptiste, Sigma. They're just going for pure damage.
Once again, Yoshi TPing on the point, the tried and true traditional there. So Yuniverse does have this point control here. Cotton Baller trying to take a little bit of space on the point here, all alone, able to stay alive thanks to True Buddha, but AJ's not. Cotton Baller finding that accretion kill onto AJ, and the Ramatra is already gone. Yuniverse takes the point here, but it's just not enough, as No Peel Gaming is going to get the flip here at 9%.
Yeah, and I gotta point out, the Discord Orb does so much when you're trying to play a tank against this Zenyatta. and Sigma just doing all this damage. I mean, look, they're already 70% to that gravitic flux just from pure poke damage. Like, it's crazy how much damage Sigma does.
Hothrobo taking down CNC early, sorry. Without that Lucio, they don't have the speed anymore. AJ taken low. The immortality field popped to keep AJ up. Plague has this window, opts to throw it down, returns, falls first. CNC and Plague taking down one each. The Flux popped, but Cotton Baller not able to find anything with it as he falls during the cast time, and we're gonna get a flip here.
That was one of those desperation gravitic fluxes. You're like, I can turn this fight. Watch this. And then just the Baptiste window doing a little too much on the Cotton Baller there. But no Peel going to have 3 ults walking in here. Kigo needs to try and force out this Transcendence with Dragon if they can.
Here we are going to see it. Kigo going around on the flank, pops the Dragon. The Bastion might fall. Bastion will fall. He sees with that sonar arrow through the wall, throws that Dragon out, takes down returns. Cotton Baller very, very low. Will not stay alive. AJ taking down his counterpart, as well as through Buddha, and Yuniverse takes the lead here on Night Market.
Yeah, and we're going to see Return swap off of that Bastion and onto a Reaper. No Peel is going to have that tack visor, but again, Yoshi has the barrier to just kind of negate that ultimate entirely. AJ's got to be big time with this Ramatra ultimate because it's pretty much free for them right now.
Getting low is saved by the bell there, the immortality field keeping him alive, but it's going to be Yoshi that falls first. Hothrobo came around the corner and Kigo met him with an arrow. Now Returns trying to put that damage in, but Kigo again finding the pick, sidestepping the accretion. Cotton Baller taking down the Baptiste. The Flux popped, hits CNC and Kigo, but Kigo takes down Cotton Baller, and that is going to be a 1-1 map on Lijiang Tower. Oh my god, we've got a banger here.
I thought they nerfed Hanzo. Is that not what happened in this last patch? That one shot is crazy. What? Kigo taking out like what, 4 or 5 players there, it seemed like, just on a continuous loop getting these kills. Great clutch up by Kigo. And Yuniverse looking like they're going to go back to the same comp they played on point 1, while No Peel going for the Junkrat, Ashe, Junker Queen, Moira, and Baptiste. That is one of the comps I've ever seen.
This is my ranked games. Let's go. I'm just happy to see some Junker Queen, bro. I like watching Junker Queen. Yoshi TPing to point. They're gonna get control of the white room here early. Returns already low, taking that. Oh my god! Cotton Baller just exploding. No chance to get that bleed up to stay alive, and Hothrobo throws himself off the map there, and that is a one of the fights that I've watched recently.
Yeah, I mean, Returns does get that 40% ult charge to the Junkrat, so not a total loss for No Peel, especially because look how early they lost. It's going to be less than 10% before this next fight happens.
Already getting back in here is Yuniverse. They want to replicate what they did in that last fight. Hothrobo so very, very low, but true Buddha just does not appear to care. Cotton Baller getting so low. Yoshi finds the final blow after the pummels from AJ get him so low, so much damage. Yoshi TPing in and out and in and out, and another really, really clean fight for Yuniverse here.
Yeah, and you can see Cotton Baller just getting blown up repeatedly. Just look at that ult charge. They're not able to do much of anything on this Queen so far, but maybe this Coalescence will help them get in here.
And we will see it there. Or maybe we won't see it, but Coalescence popped in theory here. not finding, I mean, the value that you want, but Blizzard invested. Kigo does not have the ice block, but it doesn't matter because Cotton Baller is frozen. Yoshi finds the cleanup, and I mean, despite the 2 picks, Yuniverse is still in this fight very, very thoroughly.
Yeah. Returns was able to force the team out there, and I'm thinking right here, No Peel is gonna nano Cotton Baller to try and build up to this rampage for this next fight. Can AJ do something about that with this annihilation before that happens?
I mean, trying to get that damage in already, 50% back to the rip tire. Cotton Baller doesn't get nanoed, falls, and Yoshi with 2 kills. Can he make it? 3. Ah, my goodness, Hothrobo finding a trade onto Kigo. Nano Boost going out on to returns, but I don't think that the Nano Junkrat is the play here. Bob is on point. Yoshi finding returns, who had 8 HP, and I mean, No Peel got the flip, and Cotton Baller is back and already 50% to Minefield, but is already very, very low. Neko falls, Cotton Baller joins him, and that is going to be Lijiang Tower. Yuniverse takes map 1 in an absolutely banger Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, that was a really nice back and forth game. I can't say that I had a Nano Junkrat on my bingo card, but I'm not opposed to seeing that happen, you know? Cotton Baller with this sick play. Cotton Baller with these sick plays here. Like you said, this nice little 3K pile driver does so much damage.
Wow. Yeah. Kigo, I thought Kigo was out of range of that pile driver there, but I mean, hotly contested map, right? Like, I didn't quite like the Junker Queen on Control Center. Felt like it got exposed pretty heavily. Cotton Baller trying his best to do what he wanted there, and I mean, on the map that they took, though, I mean, Cotton Baller showed out on the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, and that was a ball favored map, to be fair, so that makes total sense that it would be, it's a nice wide open map, if you will, for the ball to just kind of roll around on. And with that 3rd point Junker Queen, I think that was more of the Symmetra and May just not really allowing the Queen to do much of anything. Like, it's hard to play Queen into Symmetra May.
I do think it's worth noting for No Peel Gaming, even if they did kind of get bullied on Night Market, they came out and played 3 different comps on every map. And they played the first 2 comps well.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ramatra could have looked better. They only started looking good after Cotton Baller had switched to the Wrecking Ball, but the Sigma looked pretty good on Night Market, just edged out by the Ramatra of Yuniverse, which you kind of expect, right? You know, punch through the shield, punch through the grasp.
Well, I mean, Kiko hitting like 7 headshots in a row, you can't really do anything about that. That's not something you could really prepare for there, you know?
And also, speaking of Kigo, Blizzards were immaculate. I mean, every single Blizzard I feel like, except for that one on Gardens, where it was, you know, they got the flip, but no, not much out of that otherwise. But every other one hit at least froze 2 people.
Yeah, I would definitely say, for me at least, the main difference here so far has been, I think, Yuniverse. Yuniverse seems like they're planning their ultimates better than No Peel is. I think No Peel's kind of just winging it sometimes.
It definitely did look like that, right? I mean, they looked like they had an idea going in to Lijiang Tower, and as opposed to No Peel, who they were just doing what they wanted, right? So
All right. So So we're about to go into Numbani here. I think No Peel might just go with that Wrecking Ball comp again for Numbani, honestly.
I'd love to see that, to be honest. Obviously I prefer the Winston most of the time, under most circumstances. Um, that is hard to pull off with lower ranked players most of the time as well. So I do think Cotton Baller, looked good on the Wrecking Ball. On Lijiang, I expect him to hopefully look as good on Numbani, which is obviously a really dive-centered map. We are going to get into it, and I guess I'm getting my wish here. No Peel and Yuniverse both opting for the Winston here, and something about Yuniverse that I'm just starting to notice, they're playing the meta.
Yes, I remember these people now. I've played these people before, I'm fairly certain, in a scrim, and I believe they only play meta comps, so I would not be surprised to only see that from them on every single map.
However, No Peel Gaming, a little more of an untraditional dive comp here. With the Bastion Ash, Kiko taken down to 10 HP there. I'm interested to see what Cotton Baller expects to get done here on the Winston with the Bastion Ash, right? Doesn't look like much. Kigo blowing Cotton Baller up. Cotton Balls, they soak stuff up. Cotton Baller soaking up damage. Returns very low, having to back out here, and I don't see the vision here for No Peel.
I think they're going for like a pocket Ash to try and deal with this Echo, but look, there goes Yoshi.
Okay, Bastion pocketed. Kigo taking it down through Buddha here. I mean, that's a pretty good trade in my opinion. Plague able to keep AJ alive. Kigo and Hathrobo trading there. Cotton Baller, the shield bash of CNC taking down Cotton Baller. Both tanks are gone here, and Yoshi trying to find that value on the Tracer here. Not going to be able to find Hathrobo until I say anything about it, and then he finds the final blow onto Hathrobo, finds the final blow onto Neko, now putting Plague under pressure, which is less scary these days because Ana can't 2-tap Tracer anymore. Kigo with 3, by the way.
True. Kigo using that copy as well, getting the copy Winston out here. Surprised the Winston could even survive. I'd die every time I do that copy, so good work on you, Kigo. Coming up next, though, we have a potential Pulse Bomb from Yoshi, as well as does Plague just go on ahead and nano AJ for this nano monkey? What might be their play here? Oh, Yoshi
no,
back with the Pulse Bomb.
Yoshi wants it. They're all in a group. Okay, that works. Yoshi with 2. Pulse Bomb finding through Buddha. Can he make it 3? He will make it 3. Yoshi with a Pulse Bomb a little bit off the mark, but finds a pick anyway. And 90 seconds on the clock. At the very least, we won't be drawing at the moment.
Yeah, really cheap fight too for the side of Yuniverse. It seems like they really understand how to play the high ground at this point. Return swapping onto this soldier as well. Can Cotton Baller get something done with this primal? Because I think that's what it's going to take.
See, Return with that soldier pocket, something that's been a little more popular recently. Cotton Baller able to stay alive with the primal rage. We see the Nano rally onto CNC. Hathrobo though, headshot on to Yoshi. And I mean, that's what you want to see from your Ash. Nano boost now onto Cotton Baller, on the supports. So much healing. They're going to stay alive for now. And now, that's going to be a point take. Kigo used the duplicate here, and not going to find much with it.
Yeah, honestly, big shout out to AJ there.
Ooh,
Or I'm sorry,
nice
big shout out to
opportunity.
Cotton Baller there. Cotton Baller did a very, very good job of forcing the supports back of Universe so that they just couldn't participate that much in the fight, allowing No Peel to go off first. You almost made it, Kigo. You almost made it.
I thought that going around on the first time was creative. Oh no.
That's my kind of creativity right there.
Oh, Kigo-tivity, no way, man. But now we are starting to get back in here. AJ engaging on to, I believe, returns there. Returns with those legs running away. Yoshi has this pulse bomb locked and loaded here. Won't need it to take down True Buddha, but returns. Finds the trade onto AJ. Primal Rage popped by Cotton Baller. Staying alive here. Probably would have fallen without it. And the Tactical Pfizer finding Kigo and fading away. Yoshi once again. Athrobo though, ready for it. Can find a pick. Can find a pick. Maybe? Nope, gonna cap here.
Alright, it's second point on Nimbani. Nobody ever holds that point. Second point's just kind of like, let's hurry up and get this one over with so we get to third.
Yeah, I mean, and Yoshi did throw out that pulse bomb. I mean, trying to make a play. Not really finding much of anything. The supports are now under pressure by, you know, the dive Ash. You know, Cotton Baller jumping up there to help Robo out here.
You'd never know that Briggs shield got nerfed the way they were just holding that shield and walking out. Look at Returns getting 2 kills.
Yeah, switching over to the Reaper. You know, a very, very popular pick against the Winston. AJ. Going with another popular pick against the Winston, the DXQ.
Yeah, and Plague does have Nano Boost, and there it goes onto the Diva.
AJ finding a pick on to Neko. Nano Boost finds its way in to AJ's stomach, and AJ with 3, and yeah, I like that. Talk, AJ. Talk.
Yeah. Big energy, big energy. Shout out to Plague though. Plague has been absolutely killing it with these antis so far in this map. And as a result, Universe pretty much gonna have 3 ultimates up. No Peel Gaming has 4 ults though. I want to see a big play from Returns with this Death Blossom and potentially even a Nano to top it off.
You're talking about the Death Blossom. What I want to see AJ eat it, right? That's what you want to see. The bomb out. Gonna find Athrobo. Yoshi taking down Returns. Not popping that Death Blossom, but now there's ooh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. That's another 12 seconds off the clock. But Returns does still have this Death Blossom. Not gonna want to get it eaten by AJ.
Yeah, there's a lot of ults here on the board for No Peel. Still those same 4. Luckily they didn't use any. But you got to watch for Yoshi's Pulse Bomb. That's the big thing that could derail this entire fight for No Peel.
Yeah, we see Kigo still trying to control this high ground. Who, by the way, I didn't even notice that switch to Ash. That's on me. Pulse Bomb out. Hits True Buddha. Not finding the kill there. 2 meters left. I guess that's 5 dead. Where's AJ? AJ's low. I don't know. They're gonna cap though.
Yeah, really nice cap for No Peel. Finishing with time, super important on Nimbani because it's a hard map to finish. But finishing, especially with a little bit of time, always great. You're giving yourself a chance even if the other team finishes with like 2 minutes. You know, always awesome to do. Uh, Honestly, great play from No Peel. No Peel forced Universe to play their game. They didn't have to play Universe's game. Kigo was doing really well on that Echo, but even they were forced to swap over to the Ash just due to how much work Hathrobo was putting in on their Ash. Cotton Baller doing a great job again on this Winston. Like everyone for the side of No Peel is really stepping up here. And it looks like Universe might be going with the Brawl Ramatra comp with a Symmetra teleporter.
Good to see you.
That, my friend, is Ramatra Dive.
Time to start making up for it.
Yes,
Probably
yes.
wanting to TP onto the high ground and run no peel down.
If you can outthink your opponent, it's easy
think it's
to
an interesting
outfight them.
thought. I want to see. Ooh, dive Reinhardt. Okay. Okay. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I guess the Sojourn.
That's my favorite dive hero.
5, 4,
They're probably definitely going to go for the Ana. I think that's got to be who you go for here, right?
I mean, I assume. I mean, without the break, that the peel. Well, you know, no peel, but there's not really as much peel for that Ana, which
There's
is
no
under
peel.
press and will TP on to the backline, but it's gonna be just Yoshi who goes through it before it gets blown up and returns Cotton Baller and Hthrobo each finding a 1 as no peel is just gonna run.
I love Kigo sliding in, really being for the cause, even though everyone was already dead when they got there.
just point me in the right direction.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to.
Yeah, you know, gotta show that you're for the cause, even if you know. Yoshi's TP just got destroyed too quickly. They're gonna have to be a little bit more creative than that if they all want to make it through there fast enough to do something.
Ooh, they have tagged
There you go.
Kigo, and there's the TP from the underground C, and C taking down True Buddha, pin in onto Cotton Baller, taking down Hthrobo with the Fire Strike, and that is what Universe wanted to do the first time.
Yep, they just had to be a little bit. You gotta be really fast when you do that Reinhardt TP, so that people don't destroy the teleporter. AJ is gonna be 80% on this Earth Shatter though, so might see something creative with that Earth Shatter once that comes up too. You know how people like to do with Symmetra teleporters and the Rhine Shatters.
Cotton Baller jumping up there, trying to control the high ground. Ooh, Kigo not able to quite find the mark with the railgun there. AJ so close to the shatter. Tank is not in the picture right now. Cotton Baller is in the backline. Pops Primal Rage, stay alive. Oh, I saw the picture. I saw the vision, AJ. AJ does shatter. Hits True Buddha. Will fall. Okay, Kigo cleaning up the shatter here. Returning home. And yeah, that was pretty good for the side of Universe. Lost 2 ultimates. You know, not bad.
Yeah, it was nice that they were able to force. No Peel was able to force the beat out. So them forcing that out leaves room for maybe a Nano Visor. Not sure. They have a few ultimates to choose from here though. The side of No Peel as well as Universe does too. If Universe wants to go really early, they can with the Symmetra TP and barrier.
Here, I thought I saw Yoshi trying. Kigo taking this off angle, beautiful headshot onto True Buddha. Hthrobo trading out Yoshi in turn. Cotton Baller very low, able to get back to the cart. The Dynamite hitting, I think 2 or 2 there. Returns does pop the tactical visor here. No nano boost in sight for the man. And he's gonna be able to find that value with the visor there. CNC so low there, able to escape with his life. And return, going back up to the high ground. Neko popping Coalescence once again. I love Overwatch visual bugs. Cotton Baller, Nano Boost, taking down AJ and Yoshi and Plague, and still going. Not gonna engage anymore. Gonna get after. Yeah.
Not gonna quite finish them off. That cost 2 support ults and a tactical visor. And look, Universe 5 count 'em, 5 ultimates for this next fight. Oh my lord, I don't even know what combination of things they're about to do right here, but it's gonna be crazy.
And here we go. The Sim. We're going back up. They're rotating. Gonna TP up to, well, maybe not TP. Well, they're gonna TP across the high ground. Shatter out. Only hits True Buddha. True Buddha is receiving a thrashing by AJ, also taking down Neko, and now they're just gonna get on the. Okay, a counter pin by Bob there. Kigo taking down Hithrobo with the railgun. Returns has come back and taken down 2. That looked like the perfect opportunity for Yuniverse to take this point, and they just can't finish it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Primal and Bob ended up being really big time, allowing returns to make it back on this soldier and get a couple kills. That being said, though, there are still 3 ultimates available for Universe, and I think you've got to make sure you take care of this soldier before he uses Tactical Visor if you're Universe. You have to have an idea that they're close to it at this point.
By the way, True Buddha is fed up. Went Baptiste. Cotton Baller though. Taking down Kigo. The Sojourn falls. Cotton Baller absolutely just, you know, tickling his enemies into submission over there. Takes down 2. Immortality Field out from both Baptiste. Cotton Baller getting a little bit overzealous there. Will fall. Kigo has this overclock if he opts to pop it. I do not know just yet, but I guess we'll find out. We're gonna TP up, and oh, Baptiste, the Immort keeps True Buddha up, returns, popping the Tactical Visor, but I mean, the beat and the overclock cleaning it up. Coalescence also out from Neko. AJ has the shatter here. Is he going to be able to find any real value with it? Cotton Baller may not even need it. They're just gonna cap the point here.
And nice cap. Hithrobo almost got that Bob, which could have been another point contest, which would have been absolutely crazy. AJ does have another shatter available, and I want to see if they can get a crazy TP shatter. The last ones have been, you know, pretty good onto True Buddha, but I wonder if they can get, you know, more than a solo shatter with the TP play.
Returns going to that Bastion, that turret mode, absolutely shredding through Reinhardt shield window, popped, and that is a horrifying thought with a Bastion on the other side of it. Neko with the first pick of this fight. Cotton Baller once again appearing in the kill feed, and Universe just has to play safe, die or get out. Kiko finding a random pick onto True Buddha, falls, and that is going to be Universe once again disengaging.
One thing I really got to point out here is Cotton Baller is doing all of this with what was a Moira Baptiste, now a Moira Lucio on Winston. That's not easy staying alive in the middle of a brawl comp with all of these with those particular supports. And here comes the next fight. Shatter available.
Does have the shatter, hits 2, but the coalescence is popped. Cannot keep going. Yoshi taking down the turns here. Cotton Baller does once again have the Primal Rage, but doesn't get it. Doesn't get it off. Plague and Yoshi putting in work right now. Kigo does have this railgun here, and Neko able to get away Hithrobo, switching back to the Ashe. I didn't see who they switched to before, but Primal Rage coming out here. Overclock from Kigo is a potential reality that we live in. Wall popped by Yoshi. Overclock from Kigo. Do they find anything with it though? A beautiful bubble to cut off most of the team there. Finds the headshot onto Hithrobo, but returns is back with that Bastion turret. Finds 2, and we are all tied up in this series and absolutely razor thin right now.
Yeah, you know, this map really couldn't have gone any other way. We got to see this even. These teams are just so well matched right now. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from both sides. Yuniverse kind of being forced to adapt and being able to adapt, while again, no peel just doing just doing work, honestly. Cotton Baller is just doing work on this Winston. I feel like they're building a Primal Rage every single fight on that map. At least that's what it felt like.
It really, really did, and you pointed it out during the match. He did that without any reliable long-range healing. That was absolutely ridiculous how much value he got with a Baptiste trying to hit him with those, you know, those nades from across the map.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neko throwing in those orbs helped a little bit, I'd assume, but just absolutely balling out. I mean, there's no other way to say that.
Well, now we're gonna be taking our first break here, so we'll see you all in about 5 minutes.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Lots of love. Lots of love. Lots of love. Love. Lots of love. Love. of love. Love. Got lots of love. Love. Got lots of love. Love.
I've just been in a very bad mood for 40 years.
All right, welcome back everybody to just an excellent match here in our NA Diamond console games here. I mean, what can you say? These teams are so evenly matched. Universe, No Peel Gaming, one apiece going into map 3, which you're looking at behind us right now. Actually, we're going to Shambhala Monastery. So what are you thinking for that map here, Shadow?
I'm never quite sure what I'm going to see on Shambhala. I'm honestly, I just think they're going to run mirroring Ramatra comps again. But you never know with No Peel. No Peel seems to just kind of do stuff sometimes, you know? And maybe they could throw those little wrenches in with their DPS or support picks that cause Universe to have to swap off of what I think is going to be like a Mesa Metra or Ramatra type comp.
I do think it is worth noting, though. Cotton Baller's most played hero is Sigma. Brought out the Sigma on Night Market. I feel like the long sight lines of Shambhala Monastery, especially early on, you know, maybe a Sigma poke. I think that is definitely in the cards, but as for Universe, I think probably a Ramatra. If I had to guess, we'll learn here in about 15 seconds. But
If
they have really been liking that Ramatra rush with the Lucio.
if No Peel does tend to opt towards that Sigma, I wouldn't be surprised to see another Ash come out with potentially a Mercy Pocket. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute.
almost exactly what we thought.
Well, no. It looks
APF.
like True Buddha and Hathrobo have swapped around
Oh.
their positioning here. So True
Okay.
Buddha got tired of seeing AJ, so now True Buddha's like, I'm gonna fight back now. It's Torb time. And then we're seeing the Bap Zen. That makes sense though. Hathrobo was hitting some nice shots on that Ash. Throw them on the Baptiste, see if they could do some nice damage. Universe coming out with the Ramatra comp like we expected, but opting for a Hanzo over a Mei, which makes sense. Kigo did get like 19 headshots in one map, so I'd opt for that too.
Cotton Baller kind of just chilling by the point already. The accretion out. Cotton Ballers. Nope, Immort. They couldn't break the wall fast enough. Immort did not see Cotton Baller. Cotton Baller dies 15 seconds into the map here. True Buddha though, with some nice rivets into the skull of Kigo, but No Peel is just gonna have to back around this corner.
You know, they did buff Torb's primary fire recently, so maybe they're just not quite ready for that yet on the side of Universe.
AJ taking down Nego with the Ravenous Vortex. Robo though, showing the aim on the Baptiste on the tiniest target on the field, of course, in the Ramatra, and I mean now No Peel pushing the envelope here a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean it's looking like Plague is going to be the first person to hit their ult here with this window, but Cotton Ball are not that far behind with that Gravitic Flux. There's no way Universe is going to be expecting Cotton Ball to already have this.
AJ gets rocked again. Immortality Field keeps 3 up. Cotton Ball has the Flux now.
Here we go.
Pops it because why not? AJ's gonna fall. Cotton Baller though takes down AJ before the beat finds its mark, goes up and over the wall, and Plague in danger. No ice block here for Yoshi, and Cotton Baller with 4. Obviously pretty experienced on the Sigma.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're the side of no peel, you win that just for the flux, and you get beat out from the side of Universe. You'll take that. Kigo swapping over to the Reaper as well, so going for a May Reaper for the side of Universe. I want to see this Blizzard come out really early from Yoshi though.
Won't even need it.
Oh,
Cotton
oh.
Baller once again. It's, oh my god, returns with a vengeance, hitting that Death Blossom, killing 3. True Buddha with the Molt 4, killing one more after that.
Yeah, that was a that was actually a really nice play from Returns, and you could save both your support ults if you're no peel. So, you know, you have a really good chance of winning this if you use this Transcendence correctly. If you're no peel.
AJ has the Annihilation window popped by Hathrobo, walled off, already broken, but Hathrobo, first pick here, make it 2. True Buddha in AJ's face falls to Kigo, but Hathrobo with 3! Oh my goodness, Returns cleaning up the fight. There's only 45 seconds left here.
Let me tell you, that is a support hero right there. That Baptiste is. And Cotton Baller has a Gravitic Flux, and Universe still sitting on these same ults that they've had for now, what, 3 fights, I think? Yoshi had this Blizzard for a very long time.
Now we see No Peel speeding up the staircase. Flux out from Cotton Baller, takes down CNC, and Returns cleaning up AJ. The Blizzard, I think, hit 2 or 3 people there, but it's like they just can't clean it up. And if Plague, oh, it's okay, it's Yoshi. Unfortunately, well, he was behind the camera. Thank you. But yeah, I mean that is as perfect as a first point hold here as you're gonna get for no peel.
Yeah, and I mean, special shout out to the Zenyatta for the side of no peel. Like I said, all of those ultimates that Universe had can be countered by the Transcendence. You just have to use the Transcendence correctly, and it was used correctly, because even when the Annihilation was popped by AJ, Returns still kills them, because guess what? They have Discord Orb on them, and Transcendence is going, so nobody's gonna die to that Annihilation, even with the Blizzard up. It's like really great support play from No Peel, great tank play from the side of Cotton Baller, and they're just stuffing Universe before they have a chance to really think about what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little bit unconventional, but unconventional is fine. That works, I think. You know, Universe.
Yeah, absolutely. And is Cotton Baller going to come out on this famous wrecking ball that we saw on map 1 with a Moira Ano? Oh, we're really playing some stuff now for the side of no peel.
I'm looking at Universe though. May Tracer Reinhardt. Okay. TNC staying in spawn is on the Mercy, already back, so not too bad. I don't hate this anymore. But Cotton Baller does come out on the wrecking ball.
Gonna boop all of them off this ledge here.
The high ground here. A good boop, but was that just Universe walking off the high ground? I feel like that had to be right.
Must have been, yeah.
But now we're gonna see Cotton Baller going back in, taking it down Kigo. Both Mays are no longer in the picture here. AJ anteed up. Probably won't fall though. Yoshi just looking at this wrecking ball, trying to force the.
I wonder if they noticed the points getting pushed.
It's True Buddha pushing the cart here, getting a little bit of free progress. But Cotton Baller taking down Plague. It's a trade, but that's what you like to see if you're no peel. I mean, having to turn your back that hard just absolutely ruins their chances at winning this map, and now it's just CNC trying to play Ring Around the Rosie on the point, and I mean, what's the plan here if you're Universe to try and keep this map alive?
Yeah, well, AJ pinned a point. We'll figure it out after that.
Okay, well, no we won't, because no peel, no peel takes the map. Going up 2-1, that is a bit of a far cry from the other two maps here.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Hothrobo Baptiste getting all of these kills we mentioned before. That is a support hero.
Yeah, we did talk about it. Hitting has some nice aim here. We saw him on the DPS on those first two maps, showing out on the Baptiste on this map. And they're going to
Mhm.
go up here. And that was about as dominant as it could have been, right?
Yeah.
I like the Sigma on that map, in all honesty. I feel like those sightlines, and I mean, he held the high ground when he had the opportunity to hold the high ground for Cotton Baller. The Zen Bap providing so much healing and or damage. The DPS just kind
Yeah.
of doing their thing, you know, Hanzo, Mei, whatever. Finding picks randomly, pushing the cart for no reason. You know, just a dominant map for no peel.
Yeah, yeah. And then we're going to be moving on to map 4, our push map for tonight, which is going to be New Queen Street. And this is a map where man, you can really play a lot of different stuff on this map. We saw No Peel try and run a Junker Queen earlier tonight. And I feel like they might try and do that again, honestly. Just because this is kind of a fun queen map on occasion, or we might just see Ramatras fighting each other again. I've seen that happen quite a bit too on this map.
To be honest, I'm expecting Ramatra, Junker Queen a little bit more niche most of the time, of course.
Mhm.
The Ramatra though, we saw it on the first map. It's oppressive when you don't have to deal with those pesky high grounds, right?
Mhm.
Uh, those pummels just do so much damage. The slow is crazy with and the speed boost you get from Nem form. I mean, I expect Ramatra, but maybe Reinhardt? We saw a little bit of Reinhardt earlier, right?
It's very much within the realm of possibility. You could even go as far as to play some dive comps with like a Sojourn or something, if that's what you really want to do. New Queen Street's pretty open to most any comp, I feel like. So it's really just going to be up to each individual team what they want to play. I mean, No Peel could just run out and play Sigma again if they really want to. You know, they seem to be very, very good at running that comp.
Yeah, I do agree. The Sigma. I mean, it's not as traditional on the Queen Street, but you know, there's some long sight lines, and that's where Sigma really does excel. But we are going to head in to our map here very, very soon. Getting a look at our teams in just a second, and here we go. 20 seconds on the clock, and we will get to see what we're looking at. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We were saying New Queen Street. I was picturing Coliseo up until the last time I said New Queen Street. I'm a little bit stupid. Cotton Baller could run the Wrecking Ball if they want to, but potentially opting for the Orisa.
Ah, yes, the classic Orisa on New Queen Street, along with the Shimada brothers. Oh, maybe we're seeing a Reaper. This is gonna be interesting to say the very least. Kigo opting on that Sojourn makes sense. They've been pretty good at pretty much everything they've been playing. But we're gonna see the classic Orisa Ramatra matchup. This matchup happens in my ranked games a lot.
Organized stuff. You know, I see it all the time in the organized stuff, of course. Not Ramatra, but Orisa. So, like, the one thing that she's really, really good at is surviving. She just doesn't die, and No Peel have a very, very high healing output. Cotton Baller just running at AJ, who is running at No Peel supports. They each find one. Cotton Baller falls but returns, takes down at Kigo. AJ picking off the Hanzo here, returns, just getting that little bit of meterage that there, and I mean that's gonna be a not so clean fight for Yuniverse, but they are going to get this bot going.
Yeah, I want to point out too, Plague is just about to come into this window already. They're doing a lot of work on this Baptiste early on. And you just want to see them keep supporting AJ as they run into this backline to try and take down the supports again.
We see Cotton Baller all alone right there. No longer alone, but backing up with all four legs as fast as possible. Returns. Able to get away. Not quite going to get found there. AJ will, though. Coalescence popped by Neko. And, I mean, smart play by Yuniverse to just kite that.
Yeah, that was a really nice retreat from the side of Yuniverse. No Peel is going to have basically all of their other ultimates besides Coalescence up in this fight, whereas Yuniverse is going to have everything except for their overclock. I think the big thing might just be like a potential Nano Terra Surge, perhaps, for No Peel.
I mean, that is certainly a possibility. AJ running it down Hathrobo. There is the Terra Surge, but the combo is not Terra Surge Nano Boost. It is Terra Surge Death Blossom. The Death Blossom finding 3, and they are inching ever closer to this checkpoint.
Yeah, honestly, really nice play from No Peel. Nice combination there. And you even get the beat out of CNC from Yuniverse, but you still have to worry about the Blizzard and Annihilation that are coming here, and you don't really have any sort of defensive ultimate to deal with that.
Here's, oh, hey, that is a defensive ability. Thank you. The Blizzard gets eaten by Cotton Baller, but AJ pummels down, returns Kigo, taking down Hathrobo with the railgun. AJ cleaning up Neko, and it is just true. Buddha and Cotton Baller make that Cotton Baller, and that is 5, and AJ says no!
Well, apparently they didn't even need the Blizzard. They were just like, here, we're going to give you this Blizzard because we know we don't need it to win this fight. It's mind games from Yuniverse here. You know, crazy stuff. True Buddha does still have this Nano available, though. I'm curious if they're going to just wait until somebody has an ultimate or just use it. Nice shots.
It looked like Plague just got absolutely thrown around like a ragdoll. Kigo, though, trying to even the fight himself. A Moira, sometimes a little bit interesting to deal with. Kigo falls, of course, to said Moira. And No Peel has 3 ultimates. I feel like Returns did not see the value with the Reaper that he was expecting, and switches to the Soldier 76. Overclock topped by Kigo, not quite finding a target yet. Hathrobo falls, but Neko taking down CMC with the Coalescence. Cotton Baller dropping his counterpart. True Buddha did finally pop that Nano Boost on the Cotton Baller, and the gap widens here.
Yeah, honestly, probably a worthwhile Nano Boost. You're going to get to push like 20 plus more meters because you did this. Yuniverse is going to have to use their ultimates here, right?
I guess we will find out, but Yoshi and Kigo taking it into their own hands. And Throbo trading for AJ, and Cotton Baller doing what Orisa does right now, just staying alive. Probably needed to die a little bit faster than that, but you know, I'm sure they'll take this 56 meter lead here.
Yeah, and True Buddha swapping onto the Kiriko, which is an interesting choice. We still do have that Blizzard up for Yoshi, which I think is the big thing you have to worry about. Will Cotton Ball or eat it again? That's the big play here, I feel like.
I think what True Buddha might be scared of is the Blizzard switching over to that Jericho. Here is the Terra Surge, not finding a kill, but it finds an ultimate in the beat here. Returns, pops the tactical visor, Bob as well. AJ so low, and Hathrobo able to clean up the kill. Now, trying to take down CNC. CNC says, nah, you're gonna take my fist to your face. And CNC finding another, finally deciding, you know what, I got my two, I'm getting out.
Yeah, it was pretty expensive for no peel, but you're gonna get yourself back into the forward spawn position, so definitely worth it to burn both your DPS ults on that.
I feel like Yuniverse is just, they have a tendency to hold their ults, just never really using them until, you know, right now, of course, nobody gets frozen up by the Blizzard. Returns though, taking down the Ramatra, overclock, popped, and you know, not really what you want to see there from those DPS ultimates, which can be so impactful.
Yeah, yeah, and Kitsune is available, but that can't be what happens when you have Kitsune available.
I feel so bad for Plague, always dying right before the Immortality field takes effect.
Cotton Ball are getting really close to this Terra Surge. Can they wait for their Kiriko to get back? Because this Kitsune rush could be the game ender right here.
Yoshi with a headshot onto returns, though. Cotton Baller overheating a little bit. Nice job pushing the Ramatra away from the team, but Cotton Baller taking down the Mei, but you know, what can you do there? You were down your Kiriko. CNC's popping off still, trying to do all he can for Yuniverse on this map.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're the side of Yuniverse, you might just be best off popping this beat and running really fast at them with Annihilation. You gotta try and catch them off guard here with something they're not expecting.
I feel like if you're Yuniverse, you should have just... Oh, well, Yuniverse finding the pick on True Buddha, the Annihilation from AJ finds 2, can he make it 3 onto Cotton Baller? Will not find the final blow, but as I was saying, obviously Yuniverse won the map, but I feel like Cotton Baller is oh, okay,
There we go.
finding himself out in the open a lot by himself. If I was Yuniverse, I probably would have just sped right into the face of Yuniverse though.
Well, Yuniverse is going to have both their DPS ults and a sound barrier available. No Peel still has this Kitsune rush that they've had for a while now. Here it is.
Here it is, dropping down to that low ground, the beat out from CNC, and it's gonna be Kigo coming up big. They don't want to lose their first match of the season just yet. They're still alive. Dragon and Blizzard in the bank.
Yeah, Cotton Baller could potentially eat one of these ults, so that's something you really got to be considering if you're either Kigo or Yoshi.
We are seeing Yuniverse getting a little more confident. Dragon out, Cotton Baller taking a lot of damage. Blizzard out. Hathrobo did throw Bob down, but fell in the process. Now Plague building up to this window could be absolutely massive. Drops the Immortality field. Takes down Return. Terra Surge out. Hathrobo taking down CNC. Oh, Plague. Plague had the window in his pocket. Just didn't use it. And that's going to be no heal. Taking the map. What an absolutely devastating end to an excellent New Queen Street.
That is absolutely tragic that they weren't able to do that. I really thought that Plague was going to use that window there as soon as they built it up, but they just didn't quite get it off.
Just absolutely. I mean, dominant for the most part in the last two maps on No Peel Gaming. Obviously, Universe made it really, really close at the end of NQS, but props to
Mhm.
No Peel. They didn't let the loss on map one get to them. The gentleman's sweep, as I like to call it, losing map one and winning 3 in a row. I mean, everyone did their part. I mean, Kigo and sorry, no, not
Yeah,
Kigo. Hathrobo and Returns doing
yeah.
so much, and I mean, Cotton Baller absolutely dominating on the Winston and
Hmm.
the Sigma, and I mean, Neko and Tributa, you know, absolutely being able to keep their team alive and make plays on their own.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely great game from both teams. And if I could say the MVP of this match, player of the match for me personally, it's gonna honestly be Cotton Baller. I felt like they just did really well on every single tank that they decided they wanted to pick up and play.
I feel like I agree with you. I mean, take Numbani, right? He just dominated on the Winston without an Ana.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, absolutely.
that's crazy. He had, like I said earlier, no reliable long range healing, you know, other than
Hmm.
the Moira orb and hoping that your Baptiste hits the grenade from across the map, but absolutely showed out anyway, killing 2 or
Yeah.
3, I think, you know, 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely great game from both teams. I wouldn't be surprised if these two teams ended up meeting each other again in potentially the mid-season tournament because Universe changing a couple of things here or there on maps 2 and 4. Those maps could have gone either way. Shambhala is the only one that you really need to look super hard at. I feel like for Universe, try and figure out how to deal with that Sigma comp.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, they made it as close as they could have, except for on Shambali. And I mean, it's not, you know, obviously you're hurt, you lost, right? This is, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's obvious week 2, but you don't want to lose this even these early matches. There's only 4 matches before the mid-season tournament, but hopefully for Universe, you're gonna take this, you're gonna look at this match, uh, you're gonna try and learn what you did wrong and try and build upon, you know, there was obviously the great foundation that they had during this match and obviously in the match they won
Hmm.
last week.
Well, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say on it, though. Great game from both teams, and I look forward to seeing them again.
Yeah, for sure. That is going to do it for us tonight. No Peel Gaming taking the series 3-1 over Universe to go to 2-0 on the season. We hope y'all enjoyed the match, and we hope that we will see y'all later. I believe we have a match after this one, do we not? A little later? No? Okay, well, we couldn't get enough prod for it, unfortunately, but through the weekend, we'll probably see some more matches, so tune in, and we will see y'all again later. Good night.
All right, have a good night.